Activities of the 90th anniversary of the Yoruba Tennis Club, the oldest indigenous social and recreation club in Nigeria, began with a press conference which took place at the Greetings Hall in the club premises of Nikon, Lagos on Thursday, 1st September 2016. In attendance were trustees, vice patrons, past chairmen, elders, members of the club, members of the chief executives of media organizations of both the print and electronic media. Correspondents from various organizations registered a huge presence at the event. They include Dr. Larry Izamoje, chairman of Brila FM, the only sports radio station in Nigeria. Mr. Yinka Amusu, director in charge of Lagos operations of Radio Nigeria. Mr. Sheye Kende, publisher City People magazine. Azu Arinze, publisher Yes magazine. Mr. Sylvester Ebodage, publisher of the National Daily newspaper. Other media executives at the event include Mr. Yomi Badejo Okusoya, President, African Public Relations Practitioners Association, Mrs. Funke Treasure Durodola, General Manager of Radio 1 103.5 FM, Cordelia Okwe, General Manager Metro FM, and Mike Efyong, Editor, Ovation International Magazine, who represented the publisher, Bashoro Dele Momodu. The sisters of the Yoruba Tennis Club looked resplendent and gorgeous in the anniversary gear they had on display. They complimented their spouses, at the head of which were the chairman of the Yoruba Tennis Club, Brother Ayodele Martins, the vice chairman, Professor Tokumbo Fabanwo, and Dr. Chief Oluyomi Fini, who is the past chairman and trustee of the club. The program, which was anchored by the Honorary General Secretary of the club, Brother Engineer Olaomi Gaspar MNI, began with the remarks of the chairman of the Yoruba Tennis Club, Brother Ayodele Martins, who listed the aims and objectives of the club: to inculcate the spirit of sportsmanship among members, to promote a common meeting ground for members, to found institutions of learning for the promotion of education and promotion of international relations and accord among different nations of the world. Brother Martins also made it abundantly clear, without any iota of equivocation, that the Yoruba Tennis Club is not the exclusive preserve of people of the Yoruba stock alone, as has been erroneously perceived in some quarters. He finally intimated the audience with a detailed program of all the activities lined up for the Yoruba Tennis Club's 90th anniversary, which begins with anniversary Suya Night on Tuesday, 6th of September 2016.
As we celebrate the 90th anniversary of our great club, it is important to reflect and highlight some of the phases of the club's evolution. Permit me at this juncture to go through the highlights of the program of activities to commemorate the 90th anniversary of the club. A copy of the program is attached to the press briefing, which will be handed out to the media at the end of this statement. The wives of our members, who are affectionately referred to as sisters, are actively participating in the celebrations, and under their umbrella body called the Ladies or Women's Wing, which is scheduled to, have organized a trade and fashion fair tagged YTC Niger Fair, which is scheduled to hold on Saturday, 10th September 2016, and is designed to showcase the wares and products of local entrepreneurs using local materials. The fair will be fully sponsored by the club and is set to be declared open by the Lagos State Commissioner for Employment and Wealth Creation, Mr. Tunde Yosimieti, who incidentally is also a member of the club. With Her Excellency, the First Lady of Lagos State, Mrs. Bolanle Ambode, and Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Idiat Adiroti Olubule, as special guests of honor. The Lagos State Employment Trust Fund and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Financiers will also have a stand at the fair. An interfaith service to give thanks and glory to God is scheduled for Tuesday, 13th September 2016. This is to avoid the Ilea celebrations. It's beginning to look like the 11th and 12th of September, which will be followed by an anniversary family lunch and Abalabi.
Next was the question and answer session compared by Brother Prince BC Olatilo, who is responsible for the coordination of media activities for the 90th anniversary of the club. It is a very elaborate, intellectually stimulating and experience-enriching session.
I would like to find out from you, sir, what don't you like about being the chairman of Yoruba Tennis Club? That's number one. Then number two, I understand that the club is 90 years old. Of all the people who started this club, do you still have any of them alive today? Thank you very much.
Mike, you didn't tell us the theme of the lecture by the Vice President. I think that was very important for us to know.
Are you in talks or do you partner the Nigerian Tennis Federation? Do they help you in any way to get better?
Mr. Chairman, may we know what is the speciality of that word, greetings, to Yoruba Tennis Club? We'd like to be educated. Thank you very much, sir.
Haven't looked around. What's the age criteria for joining this club? And I've not been seeing any young faces here. So what's the age criteria for joining this club? And then what's other things, aside from those things you mentioned in your speech, is the benefit of this club to Nigerians? Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, do you have plans to actually document in a more accessible way some of the stories, the legacies of the club, so that the next generation can have something to access, maybe online, maybe through digital platforms, because you have a lot of history. 90 years is no joke. I think that should be part of your activities so that people who come around can appreciate how far you've come these 90 years. Thank you.
I'd like to know CSR. I'm very sure there is something you do in the area of CSR. What do you do? And what can you say is the most significant one you've done the past 90 years?
The chairman of the club, his wife, who is the chairperson of the women's wing of the Yoruba Tennis Club, Sister Barrister Muyiwa Martins, and the trustee of the club, Dr. Chief Oluyomi Fini, went to a great length to answer the deluge of questions that covered virtually every aspect of the club that the media fired at them.
Being chairman of Yoruba Tennis Club is a sacrifice and it's a commitment. It's a great honor because there are many people who are more eminently qualified than I am to be chairman of the club, and history and destiny are just bestowed on me to be the chairman. But it's demanding because you must connect with the members, and we share good times and bad times with ourselves. We describe ourselves as brothers, and those of you who have cared to do some research about the anthem of our club will find a line there that we should relate to each other with sincerity and love. Are there any surviving founding members? The answer is a firm no. Topic of lecture. What we did, we did not want to cage His Excellency the Vice President. We felt that with the events going on in the country, there was a need for government at the very highest level to reconnect with the polity and explain some of the things that they're doing and what should be the reasonable expectations of the populace in terms of timing to start to see a real turnaround in the fortunes of the country. Therefore, we decided to give the Vice President the free rein of choosing his own topic within those parameters.
I became the chairperson in May last year, and I remember when the chairman informed me that the club was going to be 90 this year in September, and that they were going to have several celebrations to commemorate the anniversary. And the chairman had said that the women's wing or the ladies' wing should also participate. And we got together and we decided that we should have a trade fair, not specifically a fashion fair. A trade fair in the sense that we wanted to go back to our roots. We wanted to encourage and give Nigerians, entrepreneurs, young and old, the opportunity which they've never had to exhibit what they make, what they produce in Nigeria, using local resources to make good quality products that people have probably not heard of or had the opportunity to even see.
Indeed, it is an expression of warmth coming from the depth of your heart to wish somebody well. And if you see in one or two other clubs in recent times, there have been some stylish, modification of what Yoruba Tennis Club is offering. When I say greeting to you, if you are a member, of course you must be a member for me to say greeting to you. Then you return by saying greeting.
The high point of the event was the unveiling of the logo of the Yoruba Tennis Club 90th anniversary, which was performed by the past chairman, trustee and secretary of the club, Dr. Chief Oluyomi Fini. He represented the board of trustees of the club, Alhaji Femi Okunu, SAN, CON, who was unavoidably absent.
Now, to the glory of the Almighty, and to all our members, dead or alive, we unveil this flag, this logo, as the 90th anniversary logo of Yoruba Tennis Club. Great. Yoruba Tennis Club, 15th September 1926 to 15th September 2016. Thank you very much.
Sisters of the Yoruba Tennis Club then lined out to publicly display the special Ashoke traditional attire chosen as the special anniversary colors. Chairperson of the women's wing of the club, Barrister Muyiwa Martins, was on hand to fill the audience in about all that needs to be known on the choice of the chosen color.
I asked what were the colors of the club, and the chairman said they included blue, red, white, and green. In that case, I said, oh, okay. We went to the manufacturers of this Ashoke, and I explained to her the colors of the club. And then we decided that we had to go traditional, being a Yoruba tennis club. And we decided on using the three colors of Yoruba: Etu, Alari, and Soyon. Etu is the blue, Alari is the red, and the Soyon is the beige. That's why we have this beautiful, if I may say so, Ashoke as the 90th anniversary of the club. And we went even more traditional by having it in Jawu for the sisters. Jawu in the sense that it has a hole, it's hole, and it has the thread on top of it. We call it Jawu, and that's the traditional Yoruba Ashoke. Not the modern ones now that they just do play, but this is the traditional Yoruba Ashoke. Thank you very much.
The press conference to formally jumpstart activities of the 90th anniversary of the Yoruba Tennis Club was rounded off with a vote of thanks given by the Vice Chairman of the Yoruba Tennis Club, Professor Adetokunbo Fabanwo.
Then I'd like to thank the main people, the people for whom this day has been designed, the gentlemen of the press. And when I say gentlemen, I include the ladies. All right, gentlemen is generic. I want to thank you for making time out to come. It's one thing for us to plan this and invite you, but if you did not honor our invitation, it wouldn't have been worth a while at all. Then I would like to thank all the members of the 90th anniversary committee who have put this together. We've started with a bang, and it's looking like it's going to be one fantastic anniversary celebration all the way. Brother Kunle Akwebi and all your members, we appreciate you and we thank you. We are looking forward to much more support from you Because if we have planned all this and our members don't show up, then it won't be worth our while.
After appreciating distinguished guests at the event, the social secretary of the club, Brother Obafemi Oduwole, led members in the singing of the club's anthem.
I don't know.